out Krayzie Bone and Bizzy Bone's new waves. Listen,
It's a new way.
we had to look into this album because there was a lot of back and forth with actual Bone fans from the Bone collection. Y'all act like y'all don't like this album, and
Yeah, we ain't
we
saying no
we
names.
we had to listen to it for a second and third time. This album, New
Mm-hmm.
Waves, came out in 2017. It's just busy and crazy, man. It's what everybody's been asking for, and there's a lot of people that act like they just don't like it. All right,
You know,
we got to get to the bottom of this.
we
You
want to
know,
know why.
we want to know why. Jay, bro, what'd you think about this album, man?
Bone Thugs, the new wave, busy and crazy. Me personally, I liked it. I didn't know I didn't even know they put together the project in 2017. Um, and and fun fact, uh, it dated, it debuted. Excuse me, I said dated. It debuted at 181 on the U.S. Billboard 200s. So it, it, it debuted. You know what I'm saying? It
Right, right,
made
right.
the Billboard charts. So we somebody agreed it was not a bad album.
Right,
I
right.
liked it, man. I got a few favorite cuts on here. I love the combination of Busy and Crazy Bone together. They
Okay.
definitely do music that is different outside of the Bone Thugs and Harmonies, per se. They're what they're known for. The murder
Right.
mode, which my man Grim likes to say isn't prevalent, but it is what it is. Uh, and I've also heard the Lazy Bone and Busy Bone. It sounds different from that album, which is also a good one. Man, listen, these dudes. What I've noticed, they can do damn near anything, bro.
Yeah.
This is I guess that's the pleasures of coming out in the 90s.
Right, right, right.
They're
Hold
on
on.
that. I think that's the pleasure of the artists who are relevant coming out in the 90s, man. They can do
Right.
any damn thing.
For sure. No, they talented. Rick says, yeah, no promo. Rick come back and he says, New Waves jamming. No, for sure. I thought it was
Yeah,
jamming,
it
but other people say other things, man. There you go, Jay. Open your mind.
Free your mind.
Low key
You
says,
Yeah,
know what
let
you
me start off.
did.
you know what you did.
Low key says he started off by listening to the album again this morning in anticipation for this stream. And I have to admit, it's not trash. I was wrong. It's
Yeah,
still
it's
not my go. I guess he's saying it's still not my go-to, but it's not trash.
let's also listen to the people who are on this album. Uncle Murder, who the hell seen that coming? Yellow Wolf, Jazzy Faye, All Bone, Tank, and Bun B. And then some other people who I didn't know. I guess
Wow.
they're probably Bones artists.
Right,
I didn't
right.
know who they were, but bro, they got a good deal of people on this album, bro.
What's
Dub
good,
Dub
fellas?
TV. What's up? Dub
Hey,
TV
what's
said, "What's
up?
up? Hey, what's up, all y'all? Dub, Rick, Low Key,
Yeah,
what's happening? Casino, what's happening? So, Casino,
Casino.
Same old brothers.
what'd you think about this new waves,
Yeah.
man?
Man, I give it overall like a 7.5.
Okay, nah, yeah. I got about an 8. I liked it. Um,
Yeah, I gave it about an 8 too.
Well,
yeah,
and like Jay saying, they got a lot of people on here, you know,
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of the people that they got on here is people we don't know, but it's people that songwriters. that co-write songs with Justin Bieber, Usher, the Bob Marley's Kids, they got real musicians on here,
Right.
Yes, that explains why the album sounds the way it does too. Then,
right, and it's from all genres of music.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
Tank is on
yeah.
there. You know, and they did say this is not a Bone Thugs album. That they told the fans prior while they was working on it. They said this is not a Bone Thugs and Harmony album. If that's what you're looking for, this ain't it.
No. Okay.
You feel me?
Uh
So
yeah. Rick says Jay woke up in a good mood. Yeah.
Thank you. I
Dubs
actually
Dub
did.
Dub says New Waves was good, but it was Kevin. I don't know what that means. It was Kevin.
It was who?
Kevin. But maybe that must
Kevin?
be you already know how to
Listen, let me
know.
give my take on it real quick, man, because I didn't get to give a take. Listen,
I was gonna
man,
save
I'ma
you for
give it
last,
Oh,
G.
here we go.
no, listen. Let me give it. Let me give a look. Let me give it a solid Schneven.
Okay.
I know it's
Okay.
only, and that's only because Bone Thugs
Okay.
is my guys, bro. But I'm gonna tell you guys right now, man. The album did not hit the mark. For core fans, it did not hit the mark, bro. I'm sorry. It just is what it is, bro. And I love Bone Thugs. I promise you, you guys know I love Bone Thugs. But this album, I expected more. I expected more. The murder mode wasn't so prevalent, but it didn't have to be prevalent for them to actually
Yes, yes.
for them to
The
actually
murder
get
mode.
thuggish ruggish.
well,
You know what I'm saying?
to their defense, they did, like I just stated, they tell you it's not gonna be the Bone Thug vibe that we all know. This is something. Peep the title, New Waves. They got a lot of different styles,
Yeah.
so they're like, this is them pushing their musical, what I'm saying? And it debuted at on the Billboard 200, it debuted at 181. So this is not a Bone Thugs and Harmony and talking about shoot 'em up, robbing, and all this. They already pre-warned us. This is something completely different that they they're gonna do. That's why there's a lot of there's EDM type beats on there. There's um metal band on here like Corn. They got Corn on here. Member from Corn. They got a lot of what we wouldn't expect rap artists to collab with. You know what I mean? So we can't be like this album is ass because it's not. It's a very good album. I expected a little bit more,
Yeah.
but you have to be open minded to what the album is. We saw. I think some of us is caught up on East 99 and Eternal Art of War that
These
we
because
boxing them in.
those are the albums that made them guys famous. Yes, this is why we became fans in the first place.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
like I said,
So
they said this is not gonna be those kind of projects. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Plus, you
saying
gotta
like
understand,
what's his
bro.
face? What's the dude name? Chris Brown. So we all know Chris Brown. He been
Jack
singing
Harlow.
since he came out. But Chris Brown is an actual better rapper than a singer. So if he came out with a rap album,
no,
everybody gonna be like, "Oh,
he
this nigga trying to rap
he's
now."
he's pretty nice,
Yeah,
bro. And
he's
now that you
pretty nice
mentioned
on
it,
the
he is
rap
But
tip.
you
nice.
also gotta
You know what I'm
understand.
saying?
Let me tell you something about Bone.
There you
Let me
go.
tell you
You
something
know
about
what I'm
Bone. What
saying?
I've also
There you
noticed too.
Yeah.
Uh, Bone, Bone off the top of my head is probably the only rap group I can think of that experiments. What I mean by that, okay, it's five
go.
of them.
Agree.
Only person who didn't do nothing was a Wish in the Flesh album. You know what I'm saying? These dudes
And
take
Flesh
that
is
type of
listen,
skill.
Flesh was due to
No, but hold on. What I'm saying is
his
these brothers can take that type of skill. And I just told you, all these albums sound different. It doesn't sound alike. You can't say Krayzie Bone and Bizzy Bone sounds like Lazy Bone and Bizzy Bone. even though they have one key thing, which is Bizzy Bone on both projects, but he does not sound the same on both projects. He totally different. And I think a lot of I haven't seen yet, even with the Wu-Tang, they got enough brothers to do that type of 9 members. They should have been did something like this, a Method Man and a Raekwon album. They maybe have, but I haven't heard of it. But for them to take this type of chemistry, bro, and the way they break their little songs down, it's pretty dope, man. It's real dope, man.
I agree with Jay.
Like I said, they on the top 200.
I agree with Jay.
Thank you.
Because because you know, music is, and I got on you about that too, Grim, when I send you the beats. You know, music is so, music is like the ocean. It got no shape or form. It's about creativity. You know what I'm saying? So when you talking about like I got rap, and you rapping on you know, the same kind of beats, your fans gonna be like, yo, what else we got? This is why artists starts collaborating.
Hold on. No. We sticking on. Hold on. We sticking on new waves. We not going.
No. That's what I'm talking about.
No. I'm talking about Grim, because Grim. But Grim.
Grim.
When you talk about Grim's gonna talk about Grim. Fuck that.
No, I wouldn't even. No. What are we talking about? I thought we were talking about new waves.
Hey, you're right.
No, we are talking about new waves, but I'm telling you, this is the perfect example of when and Grim is talking about, you know, beats and stuff like that. You know,
I know what you're saying, but listen, Grim will take this whole.
I know what you're saying too,
bro.
But hold on. Let me get to the comments. I gotta say something, but let me get to the comments. Okay.
You know what you did.
Dub says New Waves album was good, but it wasn't good as it could be, especially those of us fans who've been waiting on this since Eternal. Okay, low key.
What is this as good as it should be?
Hold on, man. Low key says, Keefy, did you watch the Fantasy music video where they was in a skate ring? I was just watching that. And that's what I'm talking about, where a video can kill an album. And so before I seen that, because I just seen it, I'm not gonna lie, had I seen that before we started this, I would not have gave it an 8. I would have said it was a 7. Just because that video is, it could be a good video.
What song is that? What song was that one?
The one with Jesse.
I think Fantasy. Yeah, with Jesse.
Yeah, Fantasy. Yeah. So listen,
a lot of those songs were like female, or songs geared toward females, which was another thing that I found different and also unsettling at the same time.
That's good.
It's like you guys listen. You guys were playing with Ouija boards. You guys were smoking blunts, drinking 40s, and murdering people.
But
now you want to sex her up.
Focus on Bone Thugs and Harmony.
And now you want to sex her. And now you want to sex her up.
No. I told y'all, Grim like rapping for guys, bro.
Grim, you wrong on that, because if we want to really take it there, since 96, they've been doing love songs. They've been putting out R&B love songs.
Grim's too hard for that. He skips those.
No, check this out. No, what love song did they put out in 96? Casino?
They put on the
No.
Love on the Freeway?
Thank you.
No. I'm talking about Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Bro, there's 5 elements to Bone Thugs and Harmony. Krayzie Bone.
Okay, so Bizzy Bone did one. Bizzy Bone did one.
All good. Okay. All good.
All good wasn't their song. That was Felicia featuring Krayzie Bone.
But Lazy and Crazy is part of Mo Thugs.
Lazy wasn't even on the song.
But he's part of the group. We're talking about Mo Thugs here.
So what? Bro, you're not making sense right now, bro.
Okay, fine. Wait. Hold on. I'm about to hit him. Hold on. I'm about to hit him. Felicia and Lazy Bone did This Ain't Living. You know, they said they got a love song together, which is actually
they're married. They were married. They were married.
But you said they didn't do no love songs.
Okay.
Well, hold on, bro. I was talking about the group. When has Bone Thugs and Harmony made a love song?
Let me catch up with the comments.
There's been attempts by solo members. On my bad, Keefy. Hold on. Let me say this though. There's been attempts by group members to take that lane to make songs geared toward females. Bizzy Bone did it with Love on the Freeway in 1997. But we haven't
98.
heard it. We have not, well, 98, okay, but we have not heard songs like that as a collective coming from these guys. The Murder Mo needs to be a little bit more prevalent.
Oh man. Okay. Can we get to the
Okay,
conversation?
Google. I'm gonna
We
tell
can
them
move
this.
on now. We
Google
can move
love
on. We
songs
can
by
move
Bone
on.
Thugs and Harmony.
Okay, hold
Google
on.
that.
Let me
Yeah.
just give some time for the comments, man, because people are typing, and I don't like the fact they're spending time and we don't get to them. What up, T Brown? He said, wasn't a bad album, but I could tell they were experimenting with different sounds. Felt a little too commercial, in my opinion. Bottle service. Some songs felt forced. Dub says, if Heaven had a cell phone was a good song.
Cellphone.
No, that was dope to me. That was dope. Dope idea too. Ricky says, bro, when you really listen to what they saying and talking about, it's good. It's not no play it by ear. You have to listen. Facts. Gabriel says a classic. Their core fans grown up now, Grim. And
We
thank
know
you,
this.
Casino.
We know
Crazy
this.
did say it's not going to be the same Bone Thugs you're used to. That's from Rick. Gabriel said that song is dope. Gabriel also says not to mention on the songs that didn't make the album. You know, Rick says people wanted Crazy and Busy from Die 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 from East 99. I think that's what you were talking about, Grim. That the song.
Yes, that song with Crazy and Busy.
Gabriel
Hey,
says it's
and that's the
fire.
Right.
dopest song.
Hold on.
But
Gabriel says don't let go was an exclusive track. I'm almost caught up, homie. Hold on. Gabriel says it's not only on the media album. And he also says, plus it would have released the hang on. Plus, if it would have released the documentary that was
filmed,
it would have
blew
blown
up.
up. Whatever goes up, waves. Then he says, can't let go. Rick jumps in and he says, Bone don't do what everyone else does. And they never will. If they was talking about Murder Mo all day, we wouldn't be saying talk about something else. Oh, he said we would be saying talk about something else. My bad.
And so
then,
listen, at that
right.
point,
come on, bro. In fantasy.
At that point, the only other thing you can tell a nigga, is to just stop rapping. But you can't tell nobody that.
But now, see, this is an album that they've been asking for since the 90s, which let's not forget, they were 19, 18, 17, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So they done grew up. So, of course, the concept is going to shift as you grow up. You're not doing the same things, and you're not spitting games to no females the same way you was when you was 18, 19.
Yeah. Oh, it's because like low key
you don't
said,
want a nigga to evolve, Grim.
Grim don't want a nigga to evolve, nigga.
Yeah.
I know, nigga. Gabriel says, you guys stuck in the box. Don't say you guys, bro. You been talking about Grim.
No, I'm just saying.
He's stuck in the box.
Hey, Rick says, Grim, stop trying to put him in the corner. Just
ain't nobody trying to put them ain't nobody trying to put them guys in the corner, man.
The Murder Mo ain't never
trying to put him in the corner.
The Murder Mo ain't never so prevalent, nigga.
I'm a core fan, okay?
If it ain't the Murder Mo, it don't go.
I'm a core fan, and so when I listen to these guys, that is the main thing that I'm expecting to hear. And if I can't hear that element, then it's not the same, you know.
You trying to say,
look, they tried something else, plain and simple.
It wasn't the same. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, y'all, Grim wants Bone all to himself. Bone just do music for Grim. Don't do it for nobody else. The hell with everybody and they they feelings. This is Bone Thugs and Grim. This ain't Bone Thugs and Harmony. All the music will be for Grim. It's all his to consume. OD on it, Grim. Die with it.
It just wasn't
Yeah,
what we
well,
expected. Doesn't mean it wasn't dope. All right.
Exactly. In
well,
that
let's
case,
ask the
Oh,
what are
Dub's
the
coming off the
people
top road on you, Grim. Dub said breakdown with Mariah Carey.
break down with Mariah Carey's all right song?
I said
It's a
that.
girl
That's
song.
the
but
girl
that's still the
song.
love song.
Yeah, but that's a girl song.
Okay. Listen.
Yeah, that's definitely a love song.
Even I still believe on Crazy Bones '99
bro.
Hell
debut
too.
solo album.
Rick says breakdown.
I still
Let
believe
me
that was a
specify.
Crazy Bone song. We got the Bizzy
Let me
Bone song. We got the Lazy.
Then that was.
let me specify what I meant by that.
I think the only
I
one who
meant
wasn't on there.
a
You
full
don't even know.
Bone
Look,
Thugs
you
and
can't even
Harmony song
specify.
minus features.
This nigga putting all these damn
Come
caveats
on,
to what
now,
he's saying.
now you trying to set the. He's trying to set
And they
the
got to be in the
bar.
back. They got to
He's trying
be
to
in the
set the
booth
bar.
backwards, rapping, blindfold.
You know
Come
what I'm
on.
saying?
Yeah,
Come
and
on,
it has
bro.
to be all 5 of them. I'm talking about Flesh, Wish, Crazy, Lazy, Busy, everybody.
Yeah, nah, get out of here, bro. Bone does everything. Gabriel says they're not even love songs. Listen to the lyrics. Man, we talking about girls. It's always love songs to me. They got a couple songs on Thug Stories geared towards females.
Yeah,
Dig?
actually, Thug World Order. They got a song, "Not My Baby," where females try to
Bro, that song was
pin a
that
baby on them.
album was whack,
Yeah,
bro. That album was
you
whack. It
out to
was
get
whack.
out of it. Mute his mic, man. Put his mic on mute. Give
I
him a
didn't mute his
timeout,
mic, bro.
man.
It was what?
Got
That
that
album
Give
man.
was
him a
whack.
timeout, yo.
That album was
He out of here,
whack.
man.
Man,
That album was
Yeah,
I told
World
y'all
War
he
yeah,
Three
want
they,
was
Bone for his
whack.
album.
If you want to talk about whack Bone album that was whack, that was the World War Three. That I would say was
that was
whack
whack too.
Grim,
because
you
that
know
was
what you
should have
You
been
know
did.
a
what you
flesh
did?
bone.
You know what you did. You know what
You
you
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's what he said.
Thug World Order, man. Go down the track list, man, on Thug World Order.
Look,
Come on,
Rick says
man.
Rick
Let's
says
stop it.
Bone Thugs featuring Casey and JoJo unreleased.
These guys see everybody's talking about features.
I ain't never heard that one.
Yo, Vet says, yo, what's the deal is? I always thought it was for us grown-ups, you know. I'm 46. I've been with these fellas since 94. I grew up on Bone Thugs. Huh? You know, Grim's still 19 at heart, though.
When we just talking about that?
Yeah.
We was just talking about that, wasn't we?
Listen,
And Dub says, yeah, people been waiting on this. People have been waiting on this collaboration since Die. Somebody else said that too earlier in the chat.
Yeah, but they couldn't get it together. And remember, Busy was all over the place at the point. Busy couldn't sit down and, all that ruthless thing, and Busy be missing and all that. So they couldn't get that together.
No, he wasn't
You know what I'm
settling
saying?
for that Billy Jack bull spit, and them guys didn't like it, and he wanted his money, and it's like he wasn't taking no for an answer. Simple as that.
Yeah,
and
their music grew up. Their music grew up when they grew up.
Yeah, it may have ended up causing some dissension in the group, man, but he had the group's best interest at heart, I believe.
Whoa. Dub said New Waves almost sounded partially like Unify. Do y'all agree with that?
Nah,
I don't know about that. Whoa.
Nah.
I heard Unify.
Gabriel said, love you guys' podcast and thoughts. Peace out. Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Y'all.
Peace out, brother.
I dropped the link, so if somebody else want to jump up, this thing can hold about 10 people, man. Low key said, all jokes aside, I do understand where you're coming from, Grim. They don't have to do the murder mo to still have the classic Bone vibe. I can understand that too.
They don't.
They
don't have to do the murder mode to have the classic vibe. Like I said,
have
bro,
you seen
these dudes is like when you listen to these, like I said, when you listen to their projects, bro, even their individual projects, man, these some real talented ass niggas.
Yeah.
I'm not really. They're really talented, and to put them in the murder mode category and just stay in that category would be bogus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they was to do that, so I'm glad they didn't do that. That's why I'm glad they took the road they took, bro. Because these like for real, outside of the like I said, the murder mode, bro. These dudes can rap. They can actually rap, and they ain't got to be about no killing. You give them a topic.
I got a question for y'all. I got a question because Gabriel said this. How many of y'all have seen? Because Gabriel says, "Have you seen the trailer for Sons of St. Clair? It's the documentary for the New Waves album. Can you play it real quick?"
I've seen it, but they got a few things we've seen trailers for that we ain't see drop yet. So, but they're supposed to have like this whole big thing with their they even had one of those, what you call them, reality show things too. But
man, they say it came out in 2018.
Yeah, but I really ain't see it. I heard a lot of stuff about it, but I really ain't see it. But
Okay.
Be right back, you guys.
I'm looking it up. Rick says we need to take Grim Bone card. He said Krayzie Bone has a girl song. Krayzie Bone has a girl song on Thug on the
with
Line.
Luis.
Stop it. Yeah.
With Luis.
T-Town says I'm all for the experimentation, but I can do without songs that sound like Flow Rider joints. Can't handle too much of the poppy soundtracks. Poppy soundtracks. I agree with that.
Like
no, I do understand what he's saying though. I do understand that because it holds some merit. It does hold some merit.
But you know, where do we draw the line? We gotta understand too, these cats are not quote unquote rappers. You know what I mean? Because they're harmonizing.
Rick saw him. Rick does switch to Target. He said, Grim, he said, Grim, I'm gonna have to come see you. Thug Stores Bar. Yeah.
I'm disappointed, man.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
He said, I'm about to pull up on you, dog.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. Them is my guys, but I'm disappointed, man. Because man, they didn't. No,
hold up. You say you're disappointed in this album?
No, yes.
In the New Waves album.
You're bugging.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
I've been said that.
If it ain't for him, if it ain't a Grimm album, it ain't gonna
I'm gonna catch up in the chat, but I really ain't gave my spiel on this. For me personally, this album was an album where I felt like they were showing that they can do everything that every rapper in the industry does. Because that's exactly what this sounds like. Y'all right, y'all remember where Flesh and Bone says F the 90s, we need new material. This is what Flesh and Bone is talking about. This is what he's talking about. He's not talking about nothing else. He's not saying new material, make more murder mode stuff, not make more bone stuff. He's saying when he says F the 90s, he means everything we did in the 90s. That's then. We got to move to now. You see what I'm saying? Because and we all know, everybody who used to rap or raps knows your sound can get played. Grim, you know personally, you was a fast rapper and with East Coast. Now you're back to rapping fast now. So
that's your suggestion.
Yes, because it was played.
Goodness.
Exactly.
No, listen, this is real spill. Before I came to Atlanta, I had a conversation with this guy, and this guy said, man, you should go back to rapping like Bone. And I remember telling him that I didn't want to do that. You remember that?
I did. And look at the reception you're getting, because the East Coast stuff. Listen, I'm an East Coast head, but at the end of the day, it gets played. Like a lot of East Coast dudes had to do like Designer and switch it up. They had to switch to Southpaw. You know, that's the reason why the West Coast. Hold up, that's the reason why the West Coast is where they're at, because a lot of them dudes still sound straight West Coast. But guys like Kendrick, guys like
Well,
Game that evolved.
No, they don't. No.
Listen, the
They're
West Coast got
at what
two
they're at
rappers.
because
The West Coast got two rappers, y'all. You hear what I'm saying? They got
they
two
got
rappers.
more than two. We got more than two. Don't do it like that.
This is the reason why
You
his
got
stream
your
is
Mitchie, listen, you got your Mitchie Slicks, you got your Jackas, you
I already
got
know. If
your
Vet's
Mac
still here, I know
Dre's,
Vet's
you
about to
got
say
your
something.
Marv Mescaline, Messy Marv,
They
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Richie
Here's
Rich,
my
Look at
biggest
Vet.
you
thing
know?
They niggas.
on this thing is everybody that's saying this ain't Bone Thugs and Harmony album that was disappointing. If you've been warned, you know, everybody, like, I don't know about everybody. I can only speak for myself. You know what I'm saying? But every time I hear Bone dropping something new, I'm dying to get it because I'm trying to hear how they sound on different type of beats. I'm not trying to hear like the same stuff. You know, okay, I hear what you did on Thug and Struggers for the love of money. So that's why when they came out with the Art of War, we was all tuned in. That's a completely different mindset on Art of War. And as it progressed, and like I said, Unit 5 been slept on, in my opinion. That's one of the best albums to me. You know, because I think that was the precursor to New Waves, but I don't think it sounds like New Waves, or New Wave sounds like Unify. You know what I mean? We all gotta grow up.
I just
and
want
we
to
all
say
gotta
this. I haven't been to the studio because I made a bad investment, but that doesn't have anything to do with nothing.
It does. It's just your bad decision making, my nigga. Yes, it does. You suck, bro. It's just I don't even know why you put that out there, my G. What is wrong
I was
with you?
thinking the same shit.
We should be at the studio dropping all these songs that he made. Okay, but hold on. Dubs say they need to get back to the speed raps and harmony without the murder mode, but they need to talk about real topics in aggressive Bone way. They could nail it. I understand that too. I understand what Grim's saying. I do understand what the side of everybody said. I just didn't think the album was bad. I actually thought it was good. Like, this is an album I can listen to. I can listen to East 99 Eternal because that's a classic.
I don't
But
understand
certain
what
songs,
anybody's saying when they diss it, because I don't. What would you? Are you
good.
expecting? Why would you expect them to stay in the same lane? That doesn't make no sense.
Exactly.
Like,
and right now they're not on the corner robbing cats.
Right.
Yeah, like,
you know what I mean? Right now they see different countries, they get into different relationships. They're thinking about, you know, people that passed. They touching every basis of life on that New Waves. And let's be real. If Heaven had a cell phone,
and the only
ain't
thing
nobody ever thought about something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Gabriel says that the documentary didn't drop. It was pulled because of a sample. Okay, I didn't know that. Y'all might want to, Loki says y'all might want to come back to this album later on, like I did, because when I first heard New Waves, I thought it was complete trash. No, facts. I did too. And so I'm finding out as I get older, when you go back to listen to albums, it depends what mindset you're at, man. I mean, sometimes you could be going through some stuff. For me, when I was listening to a lot of this stuff, I had just moved to the A, man. I was trying to find work, get my feet off the ground, because I'm a type of dude, man. I don't want to punch no clock, man. I've been punching clocks for too long. And so I was literally out here just trying out here to find work, just as what you call that, philanthropist. Is that what that is? Where you just out here trying to find work? And
no, that's called freelancing.
Freelancing, my bad. I don't even know what the hell I was talking about. But there goes them classes.
Philanthropy, but philanthropy is good too. That's giving stuff away for charity.
Well, nigga, I ain't doing that, nigga. At that time I was the charity. I was the charity, nigga. I ain't had no job, but I was stressing. I ain't gonna front.
Was the charity.
I was broke.
No, but that's what I was just. That's what philanthropy is.
Well, nigga, I used the wrong word. You should give a try and use big words, nigga. But Gabriel says the documentary didn't drop the sample that didn't clear. It was stupid. Now I wonder what samples that. Oh, Vet says I thought Vet was going to get start cracking jokes because I was talking about the West Coast. Vet says, "Hell yeah, Thug Stories was tight. You bugging."
Nah, but he a song about Unify. I don't think Grim said Thug Story.
Well, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I might not even have no business even speaking on it because half these albums you guys are talking about, I haven't even heard. The only one I heard was the New Waves.
But you heard
I
Unify.
stopped. I have not heard Unified.
Oh, I thought you heard Unify.
No.
I thought you heard Unified.
Listen,
Big
and you
Plug
got
says-
listen. Why is it that the biggest bonehead you guys know is the murder mo is no longer so prevalent? Why is that? That's
Why?
a good question.
You talking about yourself? You talking about yourself?
How did a bone fan like me? How did a bone fan like me just be kind of?
I got the answer. I got the answer. You know what the answer is, fellas. You want to know what the answer is? The answer is
Yes.
we went to New York in search of a record deal. These two guys, Jay and Grim, they used to be East Coast. No, F that. They used to be East. They used to hate New York. They used to do this all day.
I still do.
Oh snap! Oh, we got
What's
Rick
up?
up here. What's happening?
What's up, man?
He said, "Grim, I'm on your ass."
Grim, you
What's
tripping,
up,
man?
What's up?
Listen,
What's
I
up,
corrected
Grim
myself
is
though.
tripping.
Look, I corrected myself though, because like I said, half those albums that you guys were talking about, I haven't even heard, man.
Look,
Like,
Rick.
Jay, man.
know?
Jay, I salute you, man. I salute you. You
Thank
know,
you.
Bone
Thank
can't
you,
stay in
sir.
just one lane.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, they can't.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make no. Here's what I don't get. Him as an artist, you progress. Why you
Thank
think Bone wouldn't
you.
progress?
You as an artist,
You
that's why I'm tripping with Grim. Like, bro, you're an artist. You don't want to write about the same stuff every day.
You an artist, bro.
Make
Yeah, you
that make sense.
That's factual.
There
That's
you go.
factual.
And I
Don't be quiet now, Grim.
Bro,
Don't be quiet now.
yeah, because
And Casino, man, shout out to Casino because I know he do his homework. I could tell that brother know what he be talking about.
I appreciate you, brother.
Okay, so yo, hey, you got me on that one, guys. I don't know.
Rick done pulled up on him, dog.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know I don't play by Bone, bro. I'm that dude in the barbershop that always find a reason to talk about Bone.
There you
Said,
go.
bro, you gotta think about it. If you listen to these albums, like I said, Krayzie Bone and Bizzy Bone, I can't even say they sound better than Lazy Bone and Bizzy Bone because they go two damn different directions. And it's dope as hell. You know what I'm saying? It's really dope. So it shows you that these dudes have really been practicing. They've been putting in the rappers from the 90s who are still relevant to this day. They get a lot of respect from me, bro. And it's not just Bone, it's other artists too. The De La Souls, the Nas's, the Juveniles. There you go. Thank you. Juvenile, perfect example. Bro, these dudes is like, you're like, damn, nigga, you know what I'm saying? But it's expected. But when we say, nah, man, I want to hear that old Juvie, that 400 degrees, that murder mode, you like, hell no, nigga. This shit, they way better than that. Why would you want to hear them at this level?
Man, tell you like Zero. Hey, tell them like Zero said. You want to hear my old? You want to hear my old shit? Go listen to my old shit.
No,
that's it.
Facts.
Even I forgot homeboy name from the Outlaws. He said that's why he stopped performing with the group because they still playing same stuff they did with Pop. They're like, yo, we gotta get some new stuff out. You know, you got the fan base, man.
Right. Yo, Vet says, listen, it's a good point. He says the murder most stopped when Bone got rid of their enemies. There ain't nobody hating on Bone no more.
Yeah.
I feel like if you start hating on Bone, the Murder Mo coming back. You know, I don't know because they didn't do that on that finesse. So what do y'all think about that finesse 2 times disc? I just heard that the other day, man. And Lazy Bone's my
Nah,
guy.
that
Hey,
Lazy
Lazy
said it
did what he's
right.
supposed to do.
Yeah, that
He
was a
fought back.
Biggie song. That was a
He fought
Biggie
back.
song.
But
Yeah, that's how you know finesse was on some
Lazy was
drugs,
right
bro.
about that.
And I don't think Finesse did his research before he go start popping up at the lip at Bone. You know
Nah,
what I'm
he
saying?
didn't. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You can tell he didn't, because those who know that was not a Bone song. That was clearly big.
Yeah.
Yo
You know what I'm
Casino.
saying?
Yo Casino. Dub said, hell no. Unify is trash. He called you out. He said, Casino, hell no. Unify trash.
Yo,
Resurrection
cut
was
him, block
better
him
album.
right now. Block him right
Bro.
now. If Unify is trash, yeah, this guy got nothing. He don't know what he'd be listening to, yo. Pull his Bone card and block him.
Hey,
Unify was
now with the Unified project, I will say this. I feel like they took the songs off that was supposed to be on there, bro. Like if you really do your homework on it, like Debt to My Society, Innovation, like them songs, bro, like that was classic Bone, but they took it off of there. I don't know if Casino seen that interview. It wasn't even an interview. Like Bone put out a trailer and was like, "Hey, we support this album. It's coming." And like it was forced to come out a certain way. Like if you listen to the unreleased stuff that came out on Unified, all on the internet, you would see that Bone would have another classic. Like they was missing some nice songs.
Okay.
yeah, that goes down. We had that discussion on one of the other podcast episode, but that goes down with doing the back and forth with the label, because a lot of times you want to put a certain song out, but the label say no, let's do this,
Yeah.
let's do that. You know what I'm saying? So the artist doesn't have, even if you're independent, they fronting the money, so you gotta, it's a give and take. You know, like whenever you hear Bone doing an album, they tell you, yo, we got like hundreds of songs we recorded, and then they got narrowed that down to like a handful of songs. You know what I mean? 10, 20 songs. You done recorded 200 songs. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you. So I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. You know, a lot of things we don't, that was supposed to make an album, and we don't hear it. We don't know how, if it was the other way around, how that album would hit the fans. You know what I'm saying?
That's really how I judge Unified. Like when I listen to the unreleased songs, like I was like, okay, well, if this was on here, it would be much different. And like I know for a fact that Innovation, Debt to My Society was a sample that didn't get cleared. But you talk about classic Bizzy, Flesh, and Crazy, like you can go listen to Debt to Society on YouTube. Like all them unreleased songs for Unified is mainly on YouTube. Like they had a track produced by Scott Storch that didn't make it. I can't think of the name of the song right now, but yeah, man, they had some hits that really didn't make Unified. Like, and if you didn't know that, I can see why you was disappointed, because that was the first time in however long you had all 5 of them.
Right.
Hit King says Unify had potential, but it didn't hit the mark. Album sounds off. All right. It's not the subject matter, it's the sound. They can bring the original sound back without the murder mode. The original Crossroads is a great example.
No, they tried doing that with If I Could Teach the World. They tried that and it didn't hit. I mean, it was a good song for Bone fans, but it didn't hit.
Well, it didn't hit compared to Crossroads, because
Yeah, I'm about to say,
that
you
was a
compared to the
song.
Crossroads, it didn't hit, but
Yeah, because after
it went
Crossroads
2-time
dropped.
platinum as a single. So what are we talking about?
Thank you. Because after Crossroads dropped, the label was chasing that wave. It was like F
got a point
everything
there,
else. They
Grim.
want another Crossroads. So if you see the projects after that, there's always been a positive song, because the label still want another Crossroads. It's a different fan base too. You know, we experienced that wave when it was supposed to happen. You know what I mean? When it was supposed to happen. Now you got new cats, people dying off. You got a new set of babies coming out that don't know the history and all that. Society changed. You know what I mean? So we got to accept the fact. Like my man said right now, it went 2 times platinum.
brother.
How that didn't hit?
Yeah. T Brown says, I don't think Bone needs to go back to East 99 style. I welcome the growth in content, but sonically and production wise is the issue for me. I wouldn't mind hearing them on a trap production minus content. Nah, facts. I ain't gonna front. For me, when Bizzy Bone gets to rapping all high pitch, I'm not a fan of that. But like on his new waves, how he still was kind of harmonizing, but he kind of killed the high pitch.
Bro, when he's not, I'm gonna just okay. Well, let me keep it 100 for core Bone fans. When this dude is not rapping about either murder mo or semi-murder mo or getting high, his voice sounds whiny when he's talking, when he's rapping. Listen, The Gift, dud, D-U-D.
Okay, hold on. We're not going to go on The Gift.
D-U-D, D-O-A.
Okay, what was the last Bizzy Bone album you heard, bro?
The Gift.
See that?
Yes, it was a while ago. It was a while ago. But listen. Like, you guys are missing my point. Okay, you guys are missing my point. It doesn't matter what song he's on. He could be talking about red roses and flowers and fucking shit. It's not. The murder mo's not prevalent.
If you ain't heard the Bizzy Bone from 2019 all the way to now, you shouldn't speak on Bizzy.
Yeah, I have heard Bizzy Bone, but this is what I'm saying. Listen. I haven't heard. I have though.
You gotta remember too. When he was doing his Heaven's movie and spill into The Gift, you know, the brother was going through something too in his life. You know, if you look at the documentary for Resurrection, one of the scenes, Bizzy's telling you, man, I gotta keep. Basically, he was saying, I gotta keep smoking, get all the fucked up shit out of my mind, and come up with some new shit. You know what I'm saying? People go through things, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna iron your shirt as well as yesterday when you just found $100 walking down the street compared to you just lost 200. You know what I'm saying? At the game, betting on the game, your mindset ain't gonna be the same. People go through things.
No, I feel you.
They so diverse.
That nigga Casino talking about my shirt being wrinkled, nigga trying to throw subliminals, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even really see you right now, brother. It's the things of life. You know, we go through. You know, you experience like Crossroad hit so hard because let's remember, Krayzie Bone's cousin was found hung. You know what I'm saying? Lazy Bone had passed. So those brothers, you know what I'm saying? Easy E just passed not too far from that. You know, they were experiencing those things right then and there and hit the studio and pour their hearts out. That's why Crossover would be another, I don't care who remix it or what other songs people try to do, that song, there will be they're never going to be another song like Crossroads, not even from Bone. Because that time was what it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hold on, let me read some of these things. Look, I don't like people, you know, putting it on here and we don't read it. The same thing happened to me with Unify. I thought it was trash too, but when I came back to it, it was decent. Nah, that's what be happening for me. Unify is the worst Bone album. Dubs is on him.
Seems like everybody's deal.
Man.
I didn't really like Unify.
That was New Wave too.
Hit King says Unify is not good. I'm the Night Bone fan. Bought all the albums and Mo Thugs, but I can't be a fan, boy. Gotta be honest.
How old is this character? You don't know what you're talking about.
Hit King, how old are you? Biggest Bone fan, I mean.
Hey, and Krayzie did say with New Waves that he was challenging himself. He didn't want to be in the studio doing the same old.
Thank you.
Yeah, bro.
Listen,
we expect all that. You know what I'm saying?
On this new wave,
You can tell where they challenge themselves. Like I said, a Krayzie Bone and a Bizzy Bone album does not sound like a Lazy Bone in a Lazy Bone and a Bizzy Bone album. It's like on these
Right.
albums they challenge themselves and you can hear it. You can
Bro,
tell.
I think that's the
Like,
biggest
damn.
compliment you can give Bone, to be honest. None of their albums
Yep.
sound the
Yeah.
same.
And you gotta think about it, bro. It's a lot of groups such as the Wu-Tang Clan. They have yet, I haven't heard them do nothing like this. There's a lot of groups out there, bro. Even with Cypress Hill, another one of my favorite groups. You know what I'm saying? They could have did something where it was just a DJ Muggs and a Be Real. They probably have, but I haven't heard too many groups do it and still be relevant. That's from the 90s. Bro.
Exactly.
And these
And
niggas is
let's
gonna
not
point with
forget,
the lyrics.
right. Let's not forget too, the 90s, you had Unique, you had all the producers from the 90s on DJ Yella, you know what I'm saying, from the 90s. They messing with like
Yeah.
all these
Yeah.
producers we never heard of, but that's been behind hits and hits and hits. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know these people, these producers, you know what I'm saying? And they messing with all kind of genres, rock artists, EDM, you know, all people that has different mindset. So that album did what it was
Yep.
supposed to do. It showcased what they can do besides a DJ Unique track. You know what I
What
mean?
is EDM?
So they
Electronic
still mess
dance
with
music.
DJ Unique.
Oh yeah.
So they still mess with
Yeah,
DJ Unique. I was about to say,
Oh, yeah.
even the level they're on now, DJ Unique would have to step his game up 100%.
But
I
Because they're on a
think
totally
that's
different
what they
level
need.
from when he
Listen,
first met them.
now Unique might surprise you. Unique will surprise you because Unique got a record out called an album out from back in the day called I think Street Pharmacist. It's like a
Yeah.
mixtape where he got like different. It features Bone on there, you know, Bone on
I
there
think
to
I heard of
support his
that. I think
project.
I heard of that mixtape.
Yeah, so you can hear he's not just on
I
that.
think I have heard of that. Matter of fact,
Yeah,
I
because
have. I remember
he
when
dropped
DJ
a
Unique
video with
did put
Bizzy
out a
Bone called
mixtape.
Doctor.
You're right. What's that chick? I think Gemini was her name.
Yeah, he dropped a video called Doctor.
Yeah, unique. Like I said, he don't get his just dues, you know. But they wanna crazy. I believe it was Crazy on an interview. He said we're stepping outside. That was like this whole before like new wave thing. But he was like, you know, they stepping outside Unique and start exploring with other producers. You know, because sometimes you don't hear how you sound with a Dr. Dre beat, with a Scott Storch, with a
Hell
Swiss beats.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Okay. Hold on, Casino. Low-key says, I think Into the Future was supposed to be on Unify. That was a great track.
It was supposed to be on Strength and Loyalty.
Okay. Hit King says, song called Much Respect. Yeah, the label dropped the ball on
Yeah,
Unify.
that's that Scott Storch track, bro.
Yeah.
they got that other track from Kanye West.
Yup.
King of Kings says Unify is a
And they got
classic
a
to
track
me.
from Kanye West.
Universe is a classic song, and I don't forget the Michael Jackson sample didn't clear.
That's facts too. They had a Michael Jackson sample, but the song is on YouTube. You can
So
actually
you
go
see,
listen to it.
that's how y'all hearing it on YouTube.
Yeah, but they got a whole prequel album that's for Unify, but then they got songs that didn't even make that's on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you just look up Bone Thugs Unify, you gonna get all of that. The Much Respect, you gonna get all of that.
Okay. Hit King says, I Could Teach the World is not an original Bone sound. Gabriel says,
and that's why
Art of War 3.
Yeah,
they got an Art of War 2.
3.
Yeah. Art of War 3.
Art of War.
Man, I personally, as a Bone fan, I don't consider Art of War 3 a Bone album.
Thank you.
That's like more like a Flesh and
Thank you.
Busy album, bro. Like,
Hey, we doing that next.
They just used the Bone Thug name because you got to remember Flesh had just came home and Busy had just got back with the group. Them was the two that needed to make noise.
Somebody pay that man. How many times I just say that, bro? That should have been Flesh Bone's follow-up from Blaze of Glory. And then, like I said, Art of War 3 should have been like Art of War 3 and Armageddon. They should have made like something people don't do no more, a double disc.
Dubs, I got you. Hold on. Let me get to this. Dubs ain't having it. Hang on. T-Town says, hell, the beginning and end was Bizzy Bone's best complete album. Alpha and Omega was dope too. Early 2000 Bizzy was slept on. Art of War 3, Flesh, Lay, and Bizzy. Y'all heard that? I don't think I heard that. Not a good listen to. If I did, it was in passing. New Waves is a classic to me. That's what King of Kings says. Art of War 3 is DJ Unique. Hit King says, I'm in my 40s.
They still mess with DJ Unique because DJ Unique gonna be a part of the new album.
Hell yeah, that's gonna be dope. I can't wait till they drop that mug. They about as bad as Drake. Hit King says, I'm in my 40s. I wasn't at work. I would hop on. Trust. It's hard to out debate me on Bone. I know what I'm talking about. If you like Unify, cool. But strength and loyalty blow Unify out the water.
It does.
I agree with that.
It does. It does.
Yeah, straight loyalty was that's the one from what's the name, ain't it?
Swiss Beats.
Yeah, Swiss Beats. There you go. Thank you.
Dub says being different doesn't mean good. Oh dang, Dubs ain't playing. Lazy is on Art of War 3. Vet says, yeah, I got all their stuff from the solo albums. That DJ Unique album go hard. I agree. Art of War 3 is a Bizzy and Flesh album. That's what King says.
And Art of War 3, Crazy didn't even want that to come out. He didn't. Have you ever heard Crazy missing from a Bone Thug album? Besides Resurrection, because he was still touring for Thug Mentality.
He was still on Resurrection. No, he was on Resurrection. Oh, he's not. He's on.
He was on Art of War 3, but he was just on old tracks. It was tracks that was supposed to be on like original Bone tracks.
Yeah, he said he didn't. That's his worst. He said that's the album he hit the worst out the Bone Thug album.
Yeah, he said that.
Gabe says they're taking too long this year for them to drop some new stuff.
That's why they dropped the singles
at the end of the year. Oh, facts. They was dropping hella singles. The Art of War 3 is garbage. That's what Malcolm says. Gabe says,
damn.
No, it ain't a Flesh and Biz album. Lazy goes hard on there too. You got to remember, Loki says you got to remember Unify was the first group album since Flesh got out of prison, so the anticipation was high. Nah, you right about the anticipation be high because the anticipation is high right now, bro. And
they said that's why they did the Unify album, the Art of War 3, because Flesh, the whole thing was surrounded from Flesh coming home. You know what I'm saying? And then they just like, we just haven't been on Unify. We just haven't been together for so long. But it still was a good album.
No, facts.
It still was a good album.
No, that's factual for real, man. Nah, listen, it's like this, man. I look at Bone like this. Hey, from a standpoint of, okay, there's 5 members. What I don't understand is why do they allow the label to take Flesh off? You understand what I'm saying? I couldn't imagine being a rapper.
Because Flesh was bullying them, nigga. Because Flesh was up there bullying everybody.
But you still don't take him off the album. You taking him off of Creeping on the Trouble. You taking him off East
Night. They took him. They said he was up there bullying everybody. That's why they took him off the album. They said they didn't even want him at Ruthless.
Crazy did say that on this new album that they want to try to have a hit single with all 5. I think that's why like you go get like the song like All Shit and Over. Like when they drop the Over video, like I think that's gonna blow a lot of people minds with all 5 of them.
Yeah, because like he was even on the hit song.
This is the same album with the Easy song on it too.
With Paper.
He was on paper. He was on,
and they took him off. They took him off though.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's on pay. If you listen to the Resurrection version, he's on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's on. They took him off. What I'm saying, they took him off.
They took him out for the video because I think he was still in jail at that time.
Yeah.
So how'd they take him off if he wasn't around?
He recorded his verse. Come on, Grim.
He just wasn't on the video. He wasn't on the video in the radio version.
Yep. That's why when they dropped to their knees, we're in the flesh, we're in the flesh. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I
His
thought that was the
verse
remix.
comes in.
Yeah.
His verse comes in. The original version, his verse comes in.
I forgot about that.
Flesh. Is that why they say that?
Always doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's actually a part of his verse. When you listen to his verse, that's actually a part of his verse.
And now it isn't easy in my Hey man,
Tightest verses.
he did.
This nigga trying to go over the whole damn verse. Yes, nigga, he said it.
This nigga Jay is a fool.
Yeah. Well, put me up on something, Jay. Hell.
Hey man, I'm gonna keep
I don't
watching.
know.
I'm gonna go pick up my little boy, man.
Y'all
Rick,
already know, but y'all be having my back against the wall.
We appreciate you pulling up, dog.
Oh, anytime.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta hey, Jay
Hey.
been on the good side. He been taking care of business. I don't know what Grim been doing. Like,
Okay, well listen, brother, listen. Do you still want to do that track?
hey,
Do you still want to do that?
I'm all in, my brother.
No, hey, listen, I'm dead serious though about that. You still want to do that track?
He said, yeah, nigga.
Okay,
Yeah.
so can we get a producer? Listen,
new music right now. I'm working on new music right now, so I'm all in.
Listen,
I can
brother,
send you some music. I can send you some music right now.
Yes, yeah. Hey, no compassion 509 at gmail.com, bro.
I got you. I got your email address. I got it.
Yeah, bro. I'm ready, bro. And I'll sit. Listen.
Hey, Keith, I'm gonna send him a girl song.
Send me a girl song.
Send him a girl song. Perfect.
Yeah.
Hey,
You send me a girl song.
Send him a girl one. Yeah. Hey, I like the way he thinks. Hey, you from Texas, right?
Yeah.
H-Town,
baby. H-Town.
They are big on bone in Texas, bro.
Oh,
listen,
yeah.
the murder bone
outside of Ohio is big on bone, bro.
Yes, my brother. Yes, and
like,
the murder bone.
Texas, they always. Who stays down there?
Bizzy Bone stay down here, man.
For real?
Yes.
I'm trying to tell anybody I've ever met from Texas, from then till now, have been big on bone, bro. Like them in California, outside of Ohio.
Yes.
Them and the Hispanics like bone too in Texas. Just like they do in California.
I was just about to say, if you go to a Bone concert in Texas or in Houston, you are guaranteed to see more Mexicans and more whites than you ever seen in your life at a concert.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And the Mexicans will be, they already know Bizzy not gonna be there, but they would be holding up a Bizzy Bone sign saying we love Bizzy.
Damn. That's what's up though.
Yeah, man. Salute to y'all, bro. I'm gonna keep watching. I'm just gonna go pick up my little one.
Hey, you too, bro.
All right, bro.
Easy, man.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get to these comments. Dub says, trust me, there is a certain type of Bone album that can be incredible that hasn't been released yet.
Yeah. I mean, look, bruh, after listening to the New Wave and the Lazy Bone Bizzy projects, like I said, I've never heard none of these projects. So this is my first time hearing it. The last album I was bumping by Bone was The Resurrection, and I liked that album. And then I heard the Strength and Loyalty. No, that's the last one I heard, Strength and Loyalty. And I liked that one. But just listening to all the projects and these projects, bruh. And I told you I've recently seen a bunch of freestyles by Krayzie Bone, bruh. They've definitely their pen game has definitely been sharpening. They keep sharpening that motherfucker, and they getting better and better, bro.
Hell
Plus,
yeah.
they working with Steve LaBelle, and Steve LaBelle, bro. I just told you I seen him the other day. He manages game. You know, he still manages game, lefty gun play, and I've seen all these artists with Bone in the studio. So
Right.
that you know, and game ain't no. That's my nigga. That's my favorite rapper. So you already know if he got him in the studio. You know what I'm saying? It's Bone Thugs,
Right.
bro, and they ain't half stepping.
Okay, low key
Because
says
I've heard where Game try to rap like them all fast and shit.
yeah, game
Shout out
sucks.
to them, man.
But low key says,
hell
how do
no.
y'all feel? I try to throw that in there. Yeah, low key says, how do y'all feel
Yeah.
about the direction the new Bone music is taking? I like it. I like it because they're putting more substance and they're showing
like
you
it,
they can
yeah.
do more than what they've been doing. And Grim shaking his head, no. I get it, man. Dub says, yeah, Flesh was still in jail during paper video. For sure. T-Town says
I
them boys
am not impressed with the direction of
Yeah,
the
I
way
like
that
the
Bone is
direction they
going.
going.
I don't like it. Hold on, Jay. I don't like it. I'm a core fan. And I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say this is my problem because you can't get over the fact that that guys get older and the subject matter it has to change. So this is really
Yeah.
just my hang up. It's not. I'm not saying Bone's not still a great group, but I just don't like the way their direction was. I wish they were still young, and I wish they could still be on the Murder Motive. But
Just
that
like
can't physically be
you wish you
that
were
can't
young.
happen.
You
You
wish
know
you
what
were
I'm saying?
young. You know, you wish you had your hair, braids.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely wish you was young.
You know,
Yeah.
still rapping with your head on your temples like
But
that grin.
but what like I
Oh
said
Yeah.
shit!
before, what I don't get why is it cool for Grim to change? Because remember, we went from Grim to King's Ransom. Why is it cool for you, but it's not cool for them?
Oh, let me
And,
get
well,
you.
how's that saying? It's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do
Got
it.
your ass.
He doesn't even know what he's
Grim,
talking about. Hold on,
Grim
no,
the
no, no. Let me
King's
break this
ransom.
down.
Grim the
No, I
King's
want
ransom.
listen. He doesn't know what he's talking about. So my subject matter never
I'm
changed.
just
Only my
saying.
style. I just stopped rapping fast, but I still rap. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, not so does Bone. They still rap.
So does Bone. Bone does too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. T-Town says
Yeah.
them boys was
And they
on the
get
same
paid.
label. Them
So
boys, yeah.
so
T-Town says them boys was on the same label as Cassidy and Eve under Swiss Beats production. They missed a golden opportunity signed to Full Surface Interscope. They missed a golden opportunity. I thought they. What you mean? They did sign with them.
I thought they took advantage of it. Shit, that
I
album
thought
was gold, bro.
that was I thought it was dope.
That
Art of
album
War
did
3 is
good.
pretty good. Maybe
Yeah,
too many
that album
singers
did
on
real
the
good.
hook. Busy and Flesh should have done it. Record labels been doing Bone dirty since Crossroad Remix. All these labels want is the next Crossroads from Bone, but that's a once in a lifetime song. And I agree with that. I agree that's exactly what it is. Everybody wants Bone to duplicate that one song. You know, Gabe says, I'll tell you this. I've heard some of the tracks that you talking about that Blasian and Raiden Rush sent Bone for
Who was that?
I think that's their artist. Their artist, like the Asian dude. He's actually pretty good. I ain't even gonna lie. I heard him, man, on this thing with Flesh.
His name's Blasian.
I think it is.
Ain't
Something
that
like
John
that.
Woo's artist? Ain't that the little dude?
I mean,
John Woo that sign?
Yeah, he ain't famous though, Jay. It ain't even about who got the same name. It's about who, like Krayzie Bone said, it ain't about who started.
I thought it was that artist. I thought it was John Woo's artist.
Hell no. Hell no. I'm not saying that dude because Blasian we know from Louisville. He's all right. My bad. He's all right.
You gave him a two capital H's, and then
he's all right. I ain't trying to crap him. He's actually all right. He where he from?
I was gonna big him up. I guess
the other Blasian dude got out.
Ain't that Blasian?
Bones Blasian dude, huh? Or I don't even know if he's Blasian, Asian. I don't know what he is. Jay, that dude goes.
Is he dope?
He's dope.
Does he?
Yeah.
Bizzy Bone's artist from California goes. He go hard.
For a new album, it's over if they use them. King of Kings says flesh on 90% of Resurrection is just not in the videos. Yeah. The Mexicans love Bone. That's what T-Town said. Bizzy lives in Houston.
Shout out to the essays. Shout out to the Latinos.
I chop. Is this? I gotta check this dude out. Like if this is his name. He said, Gabe says I chop it up with Blasian the Gold Rush. I heard some stuff for Bone that they sent. Bruh, it's a rap if they use them beats. Are they beat makers?
So he knows who Blasian the Gold Rush is.
Hang on.
Chicago. The large.
I gotta find out what that rapper's name is.
Oh, they like Bone in Chicago?
Yeah. Read them off, Jay. Let me look this up real quick.
I could barely make that. Says Chicago, a large Bone.
Huh?
As well.
Nigga, it don't say Chicago.
Chi-Town. I didn't know they rock with Bone like that.
Oh,
yeah,
it says
I knew.
Chicago, a huge Bone market as well. And then it says, you haven't heard Rebirth? Road Night's about to be
an album
playing in the car. Loki says, I ain't gonna lie, being from Miami, I got made fun of for being a Bone and West Coast fan. All dudes wanted to listen to down here is all dudes want to listen to down here is at the time was No Limit and Outkast, which was on 2. Dang. I agree.
That's
the
true.
Joint they had with J. Cole is solid too. Okay, who is this? I've never seen this guy. Is that an A?
Coast.
We're just gonna call you Hawk because I don't know if that's an A or that's an @ sign. Okay. Dizilla.
It's the @ sign.
Hawk. Dizilla Hawk. I don't know what that name is. He said, I don't know who that is. Can bring some good tracks out of Bone. Like the more than Thugs tracks. Wish they could get into the studio more with them. I gotta look up who that is. I don't know who that is. Hold on, bro. Y'all throwing out names I don't even know. Goddamn. Hold on.
Who goes there? Show yourself.
Damn.
Lisa, can I have some more? But yeah, back to this new wave thing. You threw me off track. Shout out to Krayzie Bone and Bizzy Bone.
They talking about this producer, man. This producer's work. He's worked with Dr. Dre, Eminem, Mariah Carey, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yeah, who is this guy? They got me looking up all
album or something.
I think he might be on the next album. That's what I'm looking up. They throwing out all kind of.
Did you have any good songs on this new wave album that you thought would be a grim fade?
Yes, the Get High song.
Name a few.
Yeah, the Get High song.
Why'd you like that one?
Because you can't go wrong with a Bone Get High song.
You're absolutely
can't
right.
go wrong.
He's gonna say that. Bones never.
You can't go wrong. I've never heard. Never.
I will say that. I don't make this a thing about reefer teachers, but you know, happy for belated 420 to all those, but they've never disappointed me with a weed song. If anything, they better not ever change their weed song. You fuck about the other drugs, just don't ever change your weed song. Cause they make some absolutely great weed songs. I still be bumping. My favorite one is "Bud Smokers on Lead," "Bud Smokers on Lead, on Lead." Man, F that B. Yeah, I still bump it to this day. And
It's a good song.
POD'd it. All their weed songs. Even that one on
Let's
Resurrection,
get
I like that one.
reloaded.
Higher, higher, baby. You know, yeah. And see, they didn't even sound like that on the new wave, bro. They, I would, they didn't even sound like that. And that's kind of almost what I was expecting with this. I was like, damn, these niggas, they really got some. They be talking about all types of shit. They got a good slew of people on here. Uncle Murder? What the? Who came up with that? I want to know who came up with that. Who reached out to who? Uncle Murder is a
Yeah. Well, I'm
Uncle
looking at these.
Murder.
straight Brooklyn nigga. I
I'm
don't even
looking.
see this
I'm looking
nigga
at these
mentioning Bone
producers.
at anything.
I'm back, yo. I'm back.
Yellow Wolf, I
Casino.
can see. You know what I'm saying?
Who is these
Shout out to Yellow
producers?
Wolf. The
You
dude
ever
I used
heard
to
of
work with was real cool with him.
like you ever heard of like is it Demiza? I don't know who.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
what's
He
the other
did
one?
that. That's actually did the
I heard
Mariah
of
Carey. I still
RZA.
believe. I still on 1999. That Crazy Bone Mariah Carey joint.
Okay.
Who's
And who's
anybody
this
Um,
other
popping in on here?
who's this other one? This other one that did carbon dioxide. I don't really want to mess his
That
name up.
carbon monoxide is
Carbon
Bizzy Bone, ain't it?
Monoxide. That
Carbon
Busy Bone
monoxide.
album.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
that's
producer.
Busy Bone's album.
Yeah, I was gonna say, ain't that Bizzy Bone?
You got Eric Bellinger. He's a songwriter. Yeah, he actually debuted like in 2010. He that's the dude I was talking about. He co-wrote for Usher, Chris Brown, Wale, Justin Bieber, just to name a few. He's got Casey Brown. Casey Brown is this chick. She's a songwriter, singer songwriter, from like Texas. She quote unquote she been doing it since she was like 11 and stuff like that. Or at 11 she started bouncing around. There's people we all know Yellow Wolf. There's another
Yeah, yo.
dude named I can't pronounce his name like Kedron or something Jones, but some British from the Virgin Island. He's a singer songwriter. He's on Warner Brothers. There's like bunch of like I said, there's people that we
Jazzy Faye.
uh,
Did Jazzy
uh
Faye produce anything? Because he's on
yeah,
here.
Jazzy Faye. We got Corn. Well, a member from Corn, the rock group. Um,
Yeah.
the metal dudes. Yeah. So
Yeah, I
he's
remember
on
Corn.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
they yeah. Like I say, they coming from all different sizes, so they want that. So I said they did warn everybody. You know, they got a guy named by JD. He's a songwriter. He's the one from Corn. They got him from Corn to do some stuff with him. So you know, and Bone always been so diverse. You see, they think when you go to their concert. You see all ages, all ethnic groups. You know what I mean? So they just be like whoever's different from the norm. They like messing with people. You know what I'm saying that
let me ask a
you
question
wouldn't
real quick.
typically. Yeah,
Casino. Let me ask a question because you're a producer. So
yeah,
Gabe has threw in these producers, Gold Rush Rating, and I think the guy's name hang on, Demiza, and I think this guy's name is pronounced out Blaze. That's what it look like. It says it's Blaze. If I'm
Blaze.
saying that right, yeah.
Yeah, Blaze. That's Busy Bones. Like quote unquote, that's Busy Bones' new DJ Unique.
Okay,
So you know
okay,
how like all of them got different producers on their label. So that's Busy Bones guy.
okay. So because I've never been big in me personally. I've never been big into production because I know cats used to be like, well, Alchemist this or this person this or Havoc did this. Just me as a person, I'm only really into rappers. To me, beats are beats. No, now I do know different producers make beats, better beats or worse beats, but for me, beats are beats. I never really deep dive into it. So y'all are throwing these names out personally for me, and I'm just like, man, who, what, where? And I'm actually listening to some of the work that some of these guys have done because I'm trying to see, is this why the sound is different, or is this a good thing or a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
And maybe we all might need to deep dive into these producers too, because some of these dudes have worked on like some serious projects, man. Like not just
Yeah.
like Bone, like they worked on some real projects, man. Like
Yeah.
Bone is not they some of these dudes like that dude Demiz, dude was working with Dr. Dre. You know,
Yeah.
so
If you
you
if
working
you
with Bone is nothing.
yeah, if you
And
type
clean.
his name on YouTube and you see like he's a talented producer. He's a
Yeah,
very talented producer. Like I say, like you said, you more tuned to the rapper stuff. You know what I'm saying? When
right,
I switch over
right.
to producing, because I just think producers make more money, but I think it's more on the let you be more creative. You know what I mean? So when I started doing that, that's why a lot of these producers we don't know, but back in the day when they had the CD and you could break open the CD and start reading who produced these songs, you'd be like, "Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me!" You know what I mean?
Right,
But
right.
he's not a Dr. Dre, so you never heard of him because he's not on the front line like Dr. Dre or Swiss Beats or something. But if you start looking at the resume, you'd be like, "Yo, this dude is real tight."
Nah,
So
that's truthful. So that's what I find shocking, and it's actually appealing. Like, yo, Bone really out here putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? You're listening to the
Yep,
music and you're saying
they
it sounds
are.
different, and they're actually putting on some or working with some actual real good producers. Because it also made me wonder why haven't Bone worked with these kind of producers? Because you've seen what kind of product they made when they worked with Swiss Beats, right? But
yeah.
he's a
Yeah.
huge name,
I think
so
that's
that's
why they
why.
took that. That's why they did that
Nah,
Well,
facts.
because it
that's
started
the
with
thing too.
Swiss
You
Beat.
you know when you like for example when they signed with Ruthless and before they met Unique and Easy was shopping them around. When Easy took them to Unique, Unique and Easy already had history. You know what I'm saying? So when they got to Unique and they said they clicked with Unique, but it was now you sound to Ruthless, and this is our producers that we just like Bad Boy had the track masters. You know what I'm saying? So you in that box. You know what I'm saying? You're in that box. Now once you become independent doing your own thing, you get to venture out to different producers and stuff like that. You start discovering there's other
I
talents
fuck with
out
Larry
there.
Jr. Yeah, I fuck with
You
Larry
know what I'm
Jr.
saying?
I fuck with
So
Larry Jr.
and
now
and
today.
and just a side note, like the Art of War 3, it was a dud because they were like Unique said they were trying to take the sound back to East 99, Eternal. You know what I'm saying? That was what they set out to do, trying to catch that wave, and look what turned out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you sometimes you gotta be outside the box, and the characters you don't usually like a rock and roll producer, you might wanna go mess with him because he's got a whole different mindset than a hip hop producer, than a rap producer. You know what I'm saying? So it's just come part with learning and being creative and all that. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's a lot. If you look at a behind the scene Bone Thugs and Harmony session, it ain't one of us behind the board. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying
Right.
to kind of. I don't want nothing getting flagged, but it ain't one of us behind the boards.
Right.
But we
And
doing
for that
hip hop
person to
beats.
comment
You're a
about
rapper.
Larry
You see what I'm
June, I
saying?
do mess with his music.
Right.
Listen,
So
This is bone to the bone,
Rick
bone,
Rick
bone.
Rick
Somebody
said
asked if I mess with Larry June. I do mess with Larry June's music. He be doing stuff with Conway and them. He's real tight. I don't know if y'all mess. He out the Bay Area. He from San Francisco. He a West Coast rapper. He mess with Alchemist. I wonder if he got any songs with Bone. That'd be dope.
cocaine does.
Yeah,
Does
cocaine
he?
do. I think so. That Ruthless family run
I
deep.
see Cocaine doing some songs with Bone. I could see him doing. He was on Ruthless when they was on Ruthless though.
Yeah, but
Is it
remember,
his
everybody
song
got
or is it a
shoved to the
Bone
back
song?
burner. Everybody got shoved
Yeah,
to the back
but
burner
yeah,
when
everybody
Bone
got
came
shoved to the
here.
back
So
when Bone got there. Yup, they did above the law. All them niggas above the law
yeah,
left. They won't say the reason why they left, but we know it's because of Bone, nigga.
I want to
and
say
yo
it
what you
was a
call it?
Yeah, I do mess with Bone.
combination of Easy
yo
E, Dickin.
yo we got a celebrity
There
in
you
the in
go.
the in the comments. We got T Roy in the
Who's
comments. He
that?
said tapped in from
Oh,
Northern
T.
Kentucky.
Roy.
What's
What
happening,
up,
Yeah.
T.
bro?
Roy?
What up?
What's up, T. Roy?
Yo, matter of fact, Black Eyed Peas left. They were with Easy. They was on Ruthless too.
No, no,
Yeah,
no,
because
no,
of
no,
the
no, no, no,
Abraham.
no. I don't think that they actually signed to
Will I
Ruthless.
am
I think that
was.
they were. I think that they were into.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. He left.
Will I
Well,
am was.
Black Eyed Peas,
He was
Black
yeah.
on.
Eyed
There was
Peas,
a
but
group
Will
called
I
the
Am,
Blood of Abraham.
yeah. Like we said, when Bone came, they just shut it down. So everybody,
Hey,
Will I Am was like, I'm trying to feed my family. We poor, we ain't got nothing to eat. He just made a conscious decision. That's how he ended up on as one of the producers, I think, on Strength and Loyalty.
hey, Casino.
Sometimes it be
You
like
know
that
they
though.
got for the love of
That
money.
nigga
You
do.
know they bought for the love of money off of somebody, right?
No, they did not.
Have you heard the
They
original?
got
Yes, they
no.
did.
The
We
beat
played that
came.
song.
Yes, but it was a group on Ruthless. Easy E didn't buy the beat. It was his beat.
Yeah, it was a lot of the Thug Love beat. That was the Easy E beat. Unique did
Oh.
for
Well, how was it Easy
it
E's
was
beat? Easy E wasn't even on the original one with them dudes.
because
It was just them
because
well,
dudes.
you
those
know,
dudes
Ruthless.
because those dudes were signed to Ruthless.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
one
thought
he was
thing
those
able to
dudes,
take
it
them
was
off and
those
put Bone
dudes'
on.
song. I
It
thought it
that's
was
why
was.
I
their
became the
song and he
label.
charged them for the beat.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
Listen,
Listen, once you sign to a label, everything you do under that label is theirs, bro.
Yeah.
Period. That's it.
It don't matter who produces it, it becomes a label. That's why I stopped being a rapper and became a label. Because that's where the real checks is
Yeah.
at. You know what I
Like
mean?
and
that's
that's
where
why I
you
was telling
get the
y'all
real
when you
money.
get the money. Nigga wish is
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
But Blas, well, he said he right now he gotta be like early 40s, but he said he grew up on Bone. He always been studying Bone since he was a kid. And then that's how he knew how to like produce full Bone. You know what I'm saying? Because he been studying these cats, and then he just got I forget his story, but once he got linked up uh uh, uh linked up with Busy, and he just became business producer, just like Crazy on his label. He's got position, you know, Thin C doing all the lazy bone stuff. So everybody individually, Flesh got his own peoples. Everybody individually got their own in-house producer because that's how the labels are doing it. You know what I mean? So, but a lot of these cats, man, we don't know they're actual songwriters and producers and composers and all that.
Yo, UC says I need a Bone Thugs and Harmony album produced by DJ Paul. Shit, me too.
Nah.
Ain't
That
that
would be
about to
tight.
happen? No, DJ Paul
That'd
and
be
Crazy
tough.
Bone got something
That'd be
coming out.
tough.
That would sound tight.
Oh yeah, they got 2 albums. They said in the tuck. That's what DJ Paul said. T-Town said, I would love to hear Bone on a Havoc or Alchemist beat. Would definitely be different.
Not that style.
Crazy got some beats from Prodigy on his he got that group on his, I think that was like in 2009, one of the mixtapes he had. He
Riz
got this like duo on there.
Riz says it's thuggish, ruggish Bone. Nah, facts, man. Listen, at the end of the day, it's like this. We're gonna try to deep dive in some of these albums y'all say are trash, and it looks like Art of War 3 is next. I'm going in, bro. I'm going in.
Now, don't get me wrong, they got some tight songs on there, but as a collective, it's in the toilet.
You know what you did.
so Casino, you saying it's trash too?
Yeah,
Would you say that's the worst album?
Yeah, that's the worst group album in like 30 years. And that's because it went under the title Art of War 3. Because Art of War has a legacy it has to uphold. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But when I listen to it, I'm like, the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
What's the worst solo album? What's the worst solo album?
The worst solo album?
To me, it has to be between The Definition.
That's easy for me. The worst solo album is Flesh and Bone, Fifth Dog Let Loose. He was still behind bars, and yeah, that's over. That's one step above Art of War 3. You know what I mean? Because the man was locked up, and they just lazy got him a deal on while he locked up, and they just put a bunch of songs on there and release it. That's why the cover it says Fifth Dog Let Loose, and he behind bars on the cover. You know what I mean? And but that album was tight too. He got he got I think Montel Jordan on that album. He's got some joints on there, but overall, it's in the toilet.
Loki says
they should have kept that nigga caged.
You should have put a flush sound on that.
Loki says when you get to Art of War 3, you're gonna laugh when you get to that Walk This Way track by Bizzy.
Oh wow.
Oh man,
I've never heard it.
Yeah.
The way Casino's laughing. Oh man.
like I said, man, you know.
That's not what's he trying to redo Aerosmith and Run DMC's Walk This Way?
Yeah, I mean, like we said, they out the box, you know what I'm saying? And you know, everything got a time.
Is that what he tried to do?
I don't think that's what he was trying to do, but
okay.
I think he just
say damn.
It just then hit. You know, I'm not sure if that was the idea behind it. I'm not saying they didn't sample because it's been a while since I stopped listening to it. And it'll take me a few rounds to go through the whole album. You know what I'm saying? There's certain tracks you just got to rewind because it sounds like this is a Bone thing. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, no pun intended, they got a track on there called It's a Bone Thing, which I think it was pretty tight, but they got a few joints on there that you'd be like, yeah, this is classic Bone. This is the Bone we need, but it just didn't carry out throughout the whole project. You know, because Flesh, it was like I said, it's a Flesh and Bone project.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
T-Town says, y'all got to review Thug Stories and Thug World Order again. Nah, we can't.
Y'all did Thug Stories already?
No. He said we got to review it. No, we ain't do that. We just started. This is the first one where we reviewing albums, and we all gonna talk about it as a collective. And let people know in the chat for when they watch this after the fact. See, because listen, there's a whole group that we talk about this all together. There's a whole nother group, bruh. If you come incorrect, bruh, they throwing tomatoes, bruh. They coming off the roof throwing tomatoes. They like, yo, you don't know what you're talking about. Yo, y'all better be glad I don't pull up. I mean, they talking crazy in the comments, boy. saying y'all better be glad I don't pull up because y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all about to get cussed out. You know what I'm saying? So nah, for sure. Busy trying to call the shots on Art of War 3. Same thing with Resurrection. That's what King of Kings say. Zilla says, have y'all heard that new DJ? I don't even know his name. What's that name of? Can you see that?
Capo?
Yeah, I don't know if that's Capo.
Capo.
Capo featuring Bone Thugs. Scared of the Thugs. If not, then fact, y'all should check it out.
Yeah, ain't nothing to jump out your seat for. You know what I mean? I just heard it. I think like a week ago. Ain't nothing to jump out my seat for.
He said, T-Town says deadly on Fifth Dog Let Loose is fire.
Yeah,
fire.
Like I said, they got few tracks you'd be like, yeah, that's tight, but like, you know, as a collective, you know, that definitely ain't wasn't gonna pass now with the music that's now, you know what I mean? But Flesh, I think Flesh, if he just stay out of prison, he will start drop, and I think he need better producers. You know what I'm saying? He definitely need better producers. But if you start looking at his work that he's been putting in on YouTube, he's got some tight songs.
Yes, yeah.
You know,
he's been putting in work and on the Instagram too.
Yeah. Oh, see, I'm not on Instagram like that. So, but I know you know, when I definitely was keeping up with him, he even had a dude on there called Spanish Bone start remixes the Bone tracks. You know, that was kind of funny. He had a little like comedy thing for a little while. Yeah, called Spanish Bone, something like that. Some dude rapping in Spanish. Yeah, that was funny. But he been putting his stuff is getting better. But Fifth Dog Let Loose, like, doesn't even stand next to his first solo album. Like nowhere near the ballpark. You know, so but like I say, Lazy got him the deal. He was locked up. So they're just grabbing his tracks and put it together and just, you know, just for him to get a check, basically.
All right. Loki says y'all not gonna like 100K track on there either. Now, we're gonna check it out when
track. Yeah.
100,000. Crazy never had a bad solo album. That's what King of Kings said. Loki says Smoke and Maintain by Flesh is a classic on the Bone sound.
Yeah.
Zilla says agreed that Smoke and Maintain is dope.
Yeah.
Rick says 100,000. That's my ish. Okay.
I'm gonna pull that up because I can't recall.
Right. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be putting my earbud in when they say something. I throw an earbud in and I gotta listen because because if it's trash or you say it's good and it's trash, I'm definitely coming out the what? But everybody been on point for real. They've been on point.
Yeah, because I for some reason it's just nothing's coming to mind with that title.
Now I got it right here.
Okay. See, Auto War 3, man. Like I can't. Oh yeah. That's one of my joints. They got a little auto tune on there. Yeah. That's a classic, unique sound when you hear it. You know what I mean? So see that yeah. That's like I said, they got some joints, but collectively.
Okay, hold on, low key. It is different. It's different. It's different. It's different. You know what I'm saying?
You got
That's what's up, man.
There's another
Hang
one
on,
too.
hang
The
on, Steven. You
ghetto.
gotta have that. You gotta have that
Oh,
lower for we. You gotta have that lower for we get
my
flagged.
bad.
That's all good. I don't know if they can make that out.
They got on that same. They got the
He said busy. Yeah, busy did not need no auto tune, bro. I don't know why he put auto tune. Busy, come on, bro. What you, bro? Your voice is already high pitched, bro. Like, but it did sound like on some country. It almost sounded like some country stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They I'm gonna give you another one. Just gotta get it's something ghetto. I wanna hit the track
Hold on,
list.
y'all. Hold on. I just gotta check this out live right here. I wish we could pull it all up so everybody can listen to some of this stuff together, man. I don't know why YouTube got all these rules. Okay, walk this way.
Yeah,
Hey, the beginning almost came on like Ice Cream Man. They
you might like Murder on You. I think that's one of the probably one out of 2 or 3 track Crazy on. Murder.
Hey, I'm not gonna front. Hey, low key, I jig with it, bro. I'm not. Listen, when it comes to me, I'm a out of the box type of dude.
What song is this?
Walk This Way. Now I don't. Now I do understand if that's Big B or whoever that is who's singing with the high pitched voice. It is a little, but it's different. Like if somebody was rapping that to me and they weren't Bone. Now the problem is it's Bone doing this, but
yeah,
I could jig with it. Like the production sounds good. Listen, y'all gonna be mad at me when it comes to World War III. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If it sounds anything like I'm not saying it's going hard in the paint, but y'all gonna be mad at me, bro.
there's another one. It's called Murder on You.
Yeah, I see what you said, Casino. Yep.
And then Born in the Ghetto.
That's what Zilla said.
What album
Murder
is
on
this
You
from?
goes hard. World War III.
He's on Bizzy Bone's that solo project.
No, it's
World
it's,
War
it's
III, Art of War III.
Art of War 3.
Okay.
Born in the Ghetto.
Oh, you said yeah. Nah, I don't know who was singing that. That was kind of crazy, bro. Yeah.
It might have been Big B because Born in the Ghetto, Big B's on there. Because Big B, if you don't pay attention, he sound like Busy a lot. So
that's like a West Coast sound a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Which one?
This way,
Oh.
he's real high pitched though, bro. Like that is a skip for me. Don't get me wrong, that is a skip. I wouldn't play that. You know what I'm saying? That is a skip. But I do gotta, I got to
check out Born in the Ghetto. You won't be disappointed.
I do like that beat. They did kind of remake that Ice Cream Man beat. They did do that. I wonder can you get in trouble for that?
Nah, but clearances and stuff like that.
UC says y'all hear Soulja Boy and Bizzy Bone in Law of what is that? Don't even get me. Don't throw big words. Rick says, "There you go, Keith."
Tell me that was that Bizzy Bone.
Not
this way. Ain't nothing for my crew that I won't do.
I ain't gonna lie. I think what saves it for me is it's the beat. It's the beat, dog. They kind of remade that Ice Cream Man beat.
It's another one. It's another one. It's a Bone thing.
Now we gonna listen. We gonna review this album. Hey, everybody listen. If you heard it at one time and you thought it was trash, please go listen to it again. When we come back next Wednesday, we gonna talk about this album, man.
Based on that song alone, that definitely is not fucking with new wave.
No,
just off that.
It ain't. No.
What? World War III? Art of War III?
Oh yeah. Which one came out first? This had to come out before
World War III was out before New Waves.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Art of War III was before New Waves.
Put one in the chat. Low key said, "Bruh, are you taking requests? Because we can skip that BS and get to some real shit." Yo.
Hey, yes, we definitely are, bro.
Put it in the chat, bro. Oh man, that's funny.
I see why they poked at that song.
Oh man.
Yeah, like I said, it's a handful of joints on there, but like that was out of line. They out of pocket on that one.
And Murder on You.
Murder on You's tight. Born in the Ghetto's tight.
Art of War 3 is pretty good. Busy and Flesh did their thing on it. That's what King of Kings says.
Damn, Lazy did his thing on that too. Why they?
Hold up, Lowski from Is This Mic On says the locks over Bone all day. Here go Los. Hey man, you need to pull up. You know what I mean? That's what's up. Oh Los, shout out to Los, man.
100K, they was not lying. Who's that auto-tuning? That's got to be Busy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
shout out to Los, man. Yeah, you need to pull up.
I'm glad that oh my God. Yeah, I'm glad this came out before New Wave.
Yeah, but like Born in the Ghetto, that's a classic Bone Thugs and Harmony they got on that track. It's a classic Bone Thugs. You know what I mean? So, and that's kind of like a heartfelt song. You know, they got a few things on there, but I think they definitely dropped the ball. You know, you're not playing that one front to back.
Those two right there were
Hit King says if Art of War 3 was going for an East 99 sound, they failed horribly. No, that's facts.
Yeah, most definitely.
Hell yeah, they did.
And remember
Loki says,
most definitely.
Loki says, look up Bizzy Bone and Mr. Ripster. Okay, the gift by the gift by Bizzy Bone is up there as the worst solo. I don't know, man. The definition was pretty bad too, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's my guy.
Nah, that they still better than that Fifth Dog Let Loose, man. You know what I mean? They still better than that.
Okay, here we go. Bizzy Bone, Mr. Ripster. Oh, this from War of the Roses. Uh-oh. Los, what's happening, bro?
What's good? I see y'all, man. Keep that movement moving, man.
Yeah, man. What you gotta say, man? Listen, we like the locks, bro.
Los?
But we on Bone Time right now, bro.
Nah, I hear y'all, man. I hear y'all. You know, I only got to the one album where you put it up to the mirror and I was done. I was out. I was like, oh, all right, I'm cool. God bless. God bless everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, Jesus help us.
Yeah, man. They had everybody scared to do that. You supposed to go in there, candle lit, lights off, and read it backwards to the mirror.
Yeah,
I remember that. Those are good times, man. Those are good times, man.
After that, I was out of there.
I remember that.
No.
That's what's up. For y'all who don't know, man, this is the fourth host of the podcast, man. We try to get him to come back, man. You know,
No.
come back to work, man.
I'm just watching
I
y'all.
done took his
He
spot.
went on strike,
Yeah, for
bro.
sure. For sure. Let's see
I'm
what you got
holding your
there.
spot down for now.
Hey man, you got it, bro. Y'all, hey, I've been watching y'all for about 20 minutes on my way to work, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
You already jumping out there? What time is it, bro?
Yeah, it's like almost 4.
Dang,
Yeah.
bro. Dang.
No.
Don't worry. I'm
It's
about
long
to be
night.
outside here. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm about to
long
be
night.
outside in a minute, man. Oh,
For
yeah.
sure, man. But salute to y'all brothers, man. Keep holding this down, man, and doing your thing, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, and make sure everybody on this live, make sure y'all get y'all merch, man.
And we will
Get
continue.
y'all merch. The merch is
Get
here,
your
baby.
merch. Get
Get
your
your
merch.
fucking merch, yeah. Cause soon I'm
Yeah.
gonna have my hat on for real.
That's what's up, bro. Appreciate it, Los, bro.
Hit me up when you
what
out.
Is that a Giants hat, bro?
Get the fuck out of here.
You know the draft's tomorrow.
Man.
The draft's tomorrow, man.
Stop playing with me, man. Chargers, baby. Let's go, man.
All right, bro.
All right, I'll let you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yo, Low Key says, no, the name of the song is Mr. Ripster. Nah, it sounds like he about to go in, bro. It sounds like he about to go in.
That's one of his alter egos.
Yeah.
It's the
King of Kings says, Approach to Danger is a classic on Art of War 3.
Approach to Danger?
Yeah. Now we gonna have to look at it. Scared of the Thugs go so hard. Low key, man, you ain't gave us a album to review, brother. You know, but I ain't gonna front. Now, if they did try to do the East 99 thing, they definitely hit the mark.
Suck at it.
Well, it's dark as far as like it's dark. It's dark like it's 99. It's giving you that vibe of the like dark ages. You know what I'm saying? But it sounds polished. You know, it's 99 is just raw. You know what I mean? If you really listen to it, tell the lie.
Yo, King of Kings says, tell the locks to give back their shiny suits, Bone Thugs for life. Man, I wish Los would have heard that, bro. Crazy and Busy went crazy on that. Lazy came correct on that joint too.
Another good one is they got one for Easy E, in memory of Easy E. That's a nice track on there too.
Is it?
Low-key said War of the Roses review. You won't be disappointed.
We got to do the Krayzie Bone Gemini, Good versus Evil.
You see, showing some love to Low Key. He said big facts. We might have to check that out. We might have to check it out. We might have to skip. Y'all let me know. Skip Art of War 3. Because you know, we got to keep Grim interested, you know what I'm saying? Because that man, oh man, bruh. If we do back-to-back albums that he think is BS, I don't know what he gonna do. His dude's gonna explode, man.
They say the murder mode isn't prevalent.
Oh, there go Grim. Grim says, "You know what you did."
But I think Art of War review, yeah, it could get pushed back, but definitely we need to do a Krayzie Bone solo album review, man. That Gemini album.
Gemini?
Yeah, Good versus Evil.
Gemini.
That's the album he got Twisted. Let me get you Twisted.
I'm gonna tell you what I hope don't happen, man. I'm gonna tell you what I hope don't happen. I don't hope that Bone drops their album when Drake drops his album. I hope they don't do that. They say that Drake's supposed to drop June 15th. This Drake right now is so highly anticipated. They should have dropped this month.
Bone?
Yeah, Bone should have dropped.
See, the problem with Bone is it's one album, but they got like 200 songs. Every time they got recorded an album, they live in the studio. They do like 200 songs or whatever, and then they got to hand pick which one that's gonna make a good collective. So that's not typically what artists do. You know what I mean?
Right. Low Key says
So
Gemini was okay. This is somebody from Twitch, his best viewers. King of Kings says Busy last 5 albums since 2019 has been fire. Tan says Gemini's was fire.
yeah,
Low says Drake is dropping May 15th. So hopefully Bone don't drop May 15th. You know? Because listen, we're gonna talk about these live. We're gonna talk about Bone live, and I want to talk about this Drake live because Drake is highly been anticipated and he's been crapped on by all of America. So he thinks.
Funny thing is that's one of the artists Bone said they want to work with.
For real?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Him and Bizzy
Oh
Bone.
yeah.
Bone ain't dropping. Bone ain't dropping in June. I bet the album ain't done, and I hope not. I mean, I hope they drop sooner. Man, I've been waiting.
Nah, let it build up. They need a little bit more building up to do.
King of Kings said Gemini's a classic. Low Key
Yep.
says, I will tell you what not to review. Thug on the line to waste of time.
Oh, yeah, you gotta kick him off. I was just starting to respect him.
Because he had to find the words.
Oh man, Thug on the Line. Thug on the Line is a very good album. And
Grim says it has to be up to snuff. It has to be up to snuff. You know, so listen, we're gonna mix a little bit of good and the bad. So we hear a lot of bad reviews from Art of War 3. I'm listening to Art of War 3 tonight because y'all are bugging. I gotta listen to it. I don't really think I listen to any of the Art of Wars besides the Art of War 1. Usually what I do is when I get, because ever since they started streaming, I get to these Bone playlists and I just let it play. And then one album goes, I'll play another one. You know what I'm saying? I'll just keep going like that. But Bone has so many albums. If you're working and listening to it, sometimes you got to go back because you don't know what you listen to. You know what I'm saying? It all, for me, it starts running together. I'm a visual person, not really, I can't really listen to something. I have to hear something over and over for me to actually give you a real judgment or something, you know.
yeah, because I think I listened to Chasing the Devil, the first one, volume 1. I think I listened to that like you said, at work, you know what I'm saying? But I had to like sit down and really hit play, you know what I mean, to take it, because when I was listening to it at work, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, I know this nigga ain't jump off the wagon. But then when I got home and I sat down and I listened to it, then I'm like, okay. You know what I mean?
And that's what I mean about head. It's about the head space you in. Because that's the thing. I could be working and somebody could have pissed me off. I could have had a conversation and just pissed me off. And it's like, man, and then I'm trying to listen to something and it's like, dude, you're not even in the right space to be listening to nothing. And so then when I get home and I'm about to go to sleep, I hit play again, and this now it just sounds a little different now. You know, Tan says Thug on the Line a waste of time. Oh no, that was a question. Thug on the Line a waste of time, bro. Thug Level with Boss is fire.
Oh man, Boss. We remember Boss. Well, she passed away now. Female rapper Boss.
That's the same Boss.
Yeah, that Boss.
Oh wow.
Yeah, crazy signed her to Thug Line. That's when there was still Thug Line. Yeah. Krayzie Bone signed her, and she's still tight. Well, I think she got better, but she did her thing on that. She did her thing on that. She did her thing. I regret she passed away, but
Yo, bro. For all
yeah,
you
she
brothers
that
out here that got wives, bro, do your wives just stay buying stuff, bro? Huh? Does she just stay buying stuff?
I got
Man,
rid of that problem.
we ain't got enough room, dude. You keep buying stuff, man.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you guys uh, when when I drop first episode of my podcast, I want y'all fellas to come on, but it's gonna be a producer edition.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so funny we touch on that. We don't know who these producers are. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna do a producer edition before we get into all the rest of the. You know what I mean?
All right.
Right. Hold on. Grim says he's tripping. Thug on the Line was his best album. Tan says women be shopping. David Chappelle voice. No, facts, bro. I'm sitting looking at the phone. I'm like, man, we got that Life 360. Wow, man. I'm like, hey, bro, always in the store, bro. Let's
You should send me a
save
text
some.
like I see you.
Yeah, let's save some money. Come on, man. Let's save it. You ever
Hey
had too
man, you
much
only
furniture
live
in your
once.
house? Yeah, but Casino, let me drop it in the chat. What's gonna be the name of your podcast? Where can we find it? Let's start promoting that now, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate you. It's called Casino's Corner, which is a picture on your screen right now that I got posted up.
Okay,
It's gonna
Casinos
be that.
corner
First
spelled
come
with a
to
K.
yeah, Casino with a K, A dollar sign I know corner with a K. You know
Casinos
what I'm saying?
Corner. And where can they
And
find this at?
it's gonna be, everything goes according to plan. Looks like sometime in of June, early July. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Is it
So
gonna be on YouTube? How
it's
are we
gonna
looking
be
at it?
definitely on YouTube. I'm getting my YouTube channel back up and running. So it's gonna be on one of my YouTube channels. I really didn't make up my mind yet which one. You know what I mean? But by the time, give me a few weeks. I'm working on that to know which channel. I appreciate you,
Okay.
brother. It's gonna, because I got like a whole network. So it's
Yeah.
gonna debut on my network's channel, and then where you could pick which channel, because I got a few different things going on.
Okay,
You know what I
no, for
mean?
sure,
So
for
yeah, I
sure.
appreciate you, bro.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
Look, that's what
coming
we all
soon.
gotta do. We got network, man. Reach one,
Yeah.
teach one. Teach one, reach one. You know what I'm saying?
Casino
Hey, man,
Corner.
that's what
Yes,
we gotta do.
sir.
We all gotta come together, and that's for any and everybody, especially when we do these memberships. Man, we gonna prioritize. We always gonna do this regardless, but when we do the memberships, we gonna prioritize actually working with each other, networking. The internet's for everybody, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's infinite space, man. We all can try to do things and get a voice be heard, or try to make some money, or promote our businesses, or whatever we trying to do, man. That's for everybody, you know, bone
Yeah,
collection or
for
not.
real.
You know what I'm saying? If you part of the bone, collectors, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday you wasn't on Monday. Yo, Larry Johnson and Rick, man. We was talking. We started to talk about Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang had got to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Man, Rick and LJ pulled up and was like, "Yo, what is we talking about? If we not talking about Bone, what the hell is we talking about?" And LJ was
Yeah,
like,
I
"I ain't
started
trying to hear
watching it
nothing
too.
but Bone." I was like, "Yo,
Yeah,
I was just
I'm.
trying to show love to the Wu."
Yeah, man. I didn't finish watching, but I did go back and started. I think I got about halfway through. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Because I couldn't join that time. Yeah, but
yeah,
he
yeah.
he he right though. Because if we really think about it and reflect, once I'm not saying Wu faded out, but Bone dominated the '90s, man.
Oh, they did.
They
They did.
man, they came in and with the sweeper just took over, clean house, man. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things we're gonna be doing is I definitely want to do like a Bones versus a Wu in a good sense though, not the beef part, but in a good sense, like like album versus album, because I think Art
Right.
of War, will go versus
Triumphant.
yeah, that album Wu Tang Forever, and
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
don't
That's what it's called.
you know what I mean,
It was a
and
good
I don't
ass
think
album.
say it again.
That was a whole double CD too.
Yeah,
Hold up.
yeah.
I gotta say this. Yo, Grim, if Grim's probably off. I already know he's shaking and baking. Low key says he's on the Grim. Whoever said Thug on the Line was his best album, he wants the name and number of your dealer. I'm trying to get as high as you.
Oh man. Let me say this
Damn.
though.
Games like that.
Let me say this though. The Krayzie Bone solo album from Thug Mentality, Thug on the Line. Like he's got the type of project where you gotta blast, you gotta have that shit playing on high. You
Right.
know what I mean? You gotta be
Yeah.
like blasting because his solo albums are so creative. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking no credit from the rest of the members, but man, if Crazy, what Bizzy's doing now, Crazy was already doing it then. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
But to Biz's defense, he did say once he got with Blaze, it's just his shit took off because that's what he was looking for, and Blaze got it. So
Right.
that's why his project's been like, you know what I'm saying, so on point. You know what I mean? And all that credit goes to DJ Unique because I think Blaze is just a new version of Unique.
Right.
And Blaze
Okay.
is just when you start hearing what he's doing with Busy, it's just Heaven's movie elevated. You know what I'm saying? Heaven's
Right.
movie and they got videos together and everything. They got some real dope music out together on YouTube and everything. You know what I mean?
And
So
this is Bizzy Bone's producer, right?
So,
yeah.
but listen, we about to pack it up. Listen, so Rick says, I want to see Lazy Bone and Crazy Bone do a project. I want to see Bone Brothers 2. King of Kings says Bone and Wu Tang on the road soon. And Rick says Thug Stories. Hey, Monday, Monday and Tuesdays when we do these lives, man. Casino, man, come back. I know you be working, man. Come back if you can. Rick is saying review Thug Stories. We gonna have to check it out, man. It's gonna be a toss up. Somebody's saying World War III. That's what I was saying. You're saying Thug Stories. What was the other one? Thug on the Line.
Thug on the Line and Gemini. But those
Oh, Gemini.
both of those are Crazy Bone
So,
solo
so hold up.
projects.
We got to pick one right here, right now. What are we reviewing? What are we
Oh
reviewing?
man. You know what? Let's do World War III. We're gonna make
World
it a
War
Bone
Three.
thing. Yeah. We'll do
Okay. World War III Wednesday. Got a whole week. And I'm talking about this time we got to get Grim to really put pen to pad and say what he like and don't like. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Well,
He just
let me see.
he's
Wednesday. Yeah, I should be able to be on
because
Wednesday.
we could do it Monday, but I know Monday you usually at work, right?
Hey man, I switched back it based on the week, but Monday is perfect because I I could definitely squeeze in Monday.
Okay, let's do this then. Monday, World War III, Wednesday, Thug Stories. Or Thug
All
on the
right.
Line. Thug on the Line. Thug on the Line. Thug on the Line.
Yeah, Thug on
We
because I
we
don't think too many
we
people know about Thug on the Line.
we're gonna do Thug on the Line, Rick, and then we're gonna go hit Thug Stories then. Hey, appreciate everybody, for tapping in, like, subscribe. Appreciate Rick for pulling up for the first time. Casino, you already know what it is, man. We appreciate it,
Appreciate
bro.
your brothers.
Yeah. And everybody, be easy, man. We out.
Peace.